maybe would I be fit enough to get through the to the practical side of it. But although it was challenging, I enjoyed it. I went online looking at various organisations that offered these type of courses, and reading the EPTI online information, grabbed me. It gave me what I felt that I would need. Obviously, I live in Spain, so I didn't have as far to travel. But also for the cost of the course to what it entailed, I felt it was worth value for money. I found the online learning challenging because I'm not very good with e-learning, because I haven't done any sort of that type of learning. But with the help of the tutors, I was able to get through it quite reasonably well. The coursework, once I got into it, I found it quite interesting. Because obviously I'm interested in physical activity and the body. So once I got into the coursework, I enjoyed it. And the support I received was very good. If I needed it, I felt that I could speak to Caroline or Toby at any time. So I was very pleased with that. It was full on, but how I got round it was that I was coming out for the practical side for 2 weeks, and I was here to study and learn to be a PT. So it didn't really faze me that I had to work hard, because that's why I was here. Yes, there is a lot to take in, but you have to look at why you've come to the course. I have a long history of being involved in sport, so I've been quite active. So like I said, it was a bit challenging, but getting my mind around it, knowing that what I had to do to get to the end goal, I didn't mind doing that. It is physically challenging. I'm not the youngest person on the course, but I felt I stood up to it quite well. But I think the group that we have here are quite physically fit anyway. So again, you have to look at what course you're actually attending. It's a PT course, so you're not going to sit in the classroom for 24 hours a day. And so the classroom learning was also, there was a lot to take in and then take it into practice. So you are not bombarded, but you do have a lot of work to do. But again, you have to look at why you're here. You're here to study, to learn. As a team, very, very good. Knowledge-wise, a vast array of knowledge, and very friendly, very open. Every time you needed help, there was a friendly face. The gym was very, very well stocked. There's everything that anybody could want. Although it is publicly used, it's a public gym, so you work around it, you adapt to it, because you will have to adapt when you become a PT, because if you're working in a gym area, or if you're working outside, you have to adapt what you have to do. So it just expands on your knowledge. As a group, we got on very well, although when you first meet people, obviously everybody's a little bit guarded, but as we work together, because the work has been challenging, we've bonded more, we've helped each other along with the classroom learning and the physical stuff as well. The PT clinic was enormously helpful, because what you're learning from day one leads up to PT clinic, and once you've left here, what you take from PT clinic is obviously you're going to be working with somebody that you haven't worked with before, unless you have a client you work with for a period of time. So the PT clinic gets you into that mode where somebody, for the first time, you have to work with. You have to learn about them, the weaknesses, what they're like, about the character, and you have to do that all in an hour. And it teaches you it brings you along very quickly. I've learned a lot about myself. It's taught me that I can do things, because I'm quite a shy person. So it's taught me that I can project my personality on other people and on group environments, and not withhold it. Also, it taught me that I can actually teach, which is something that I think most people would find very difficult. to teach or train properly. And that is what the biggest gain, because most of us who are in this industry go to gym and we see people, and those people in the gym think they're doing the exercises correctly until you actually work with them, and then you realise, well, no, you've been doing it for that long, for so many years, you're not actually doing it correctly. And that, although can be a minute thing, it's a big plus. I feel that I'm well prepared, but I will be more capable and ready once I have further experience. But I feel going out from here, I have all the skills that I need. Now all I need is the hands-on experience to actually, complement this. You get a lot for your money. Yes, I can only say yes, because what I've got from it, I've been very pleased with. For any reason I hadn't qualified, I think I would have put that solely down to me not working hard enough, because the tools were there for me to utilise for me to qualify. So I think the course gave me everything that I needed. The future plan is that I will be working with a business partner, and we will be hoping to have corporate boot camps.